Hi folks, Dr. Tom here. We're going to talk about real inflation versus what the government tells us inflation is. The government's talking about inflation down in the low single digits. It's simply not true. Go back to Jimmy Carter's time in the 80s, and inflation was in double digits, and people were actually getting 17, 18% on CDs. Think about what you're getting today, like 1% if you're lucky. That was all a function of the government, printing money that's not backed by anything. Well, that was embarrassing to the government. So what they did is they changed the way they calculated inflation. I know that sounds crazy, but government does lots of crazy things. That would be similar to me having a big Hummer that was getting 10 miles to the gallon, and I like the Hummer, but I don't like the mileage. So I take it down to the dealer and he changes my odometer to make it seem like I'm getting 30 miles to the gallon. So now I feel better, but I'm still really getting 10 miles to the gallon. That's what they did with what's called the CPI, the Consumer Price Index. They took out two key components, food and energy. Now, I don't know about you, but food and energy are part of my cost of living, but they just took it out and boom, the inflation rate dropped down. But the real inflation rate is much higher. If you go to a website called shadowstats.com, an eminent economist there has a chart that you can see right on the front page that shows the real inflation rate versus the stated inflation rate. In most cases, the real inflation rate is about 3 to 4 times what the government says it is. Why is this important to you? Because if you listen to what we're being told about inflation, that it's say 2%, and you get a bond that's making 3%, you think you're making money. But in reality, you're losing money. Inflation is a cancer. I've said this before, I'll say it again. It's eating away at the very core of our national economy and therefore our national vitality. And it's also eating away at your personal economy. So if you don't learn anything else today, learn this. When you invest, you have to invest to beat inflation. You either have to buy gold to meet inflation, to keep you even with inflation, or buy collectible gold, investment grade gold, to beat inflation, to where you actually are making money over and above what inflation is doing to your money. Have a wonderful day. God bless you.